Boom, I'm in the room. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the live stream awesome quiz. This one's the old Coronation special. Because there's nothing on the telly, that's why you're here, obviously. So, welcome. Boom, we're in the room. Where are you? Well, look, loads of people in already.
Right.
Fantastic. Brilliant. So, who have we got in?
We all waving our
So
flags.
Katie was the number one in.
Well done,
Richard,
Katie.
good evening.
Not
Steph,
editing tonight then, Katie?
Keith, good evening.
Good.
Saw Richard in there as well.
Way, made
Hey.
it, Richard. Way,
Hey.
get you.
Obviously woken up this evening. Well, we're coming to you live from the old Hill Manor. The Duchess herself, Lady Hill's in.
Get me.
And the Hound of Hill Manor is somewhere lurking around the grounds. So,
Waiting to be anointed.
yeah, waiting to be anointed. Yes, it's.
You're made into a pelt.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, did I say Corinne in as well?
hi, Corinne.
So,
Woo, woo, woo.
well, what a weekend it's been.
Hasn't it?
Hopefully, you'd all spent Saturday watching the events unfold and seeing it all on the news and everything like that. It was.
Not, you're going to be totally stumped tonight.
Well, yeah, I mean.
Get your Sunday supplements out quickly.
Yeah, so don't forget to smash the like button, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to keep commenting. The burning is soggy outside. Oh, the bunting.
The bunting. Oh, I've got mine down. Gosh, been and gone.
Well, we took the flag down. When was that? Yesterday. Took the flag down yesterday.
I
So
think we were there was only 3 houses in this
Yeah.
whole estate that actually had the bunting up. Isn't that sad?
yeah. Oh well.
Pathetic. Never mind.
So-
Mind. Our corner led the way. As
We-
did the
we did.
neighbours. Imagine they ran to ours most of the time, weren't they?
Yeah.
They had no
Oh,
option.
we had a
You
bit
come
of
to a party, put some bunting up, basically.
a, yeah. We had a party round at the old Hill Manor.
Did we have a party? It started at breakfast. It started at 7:30. One lot came for breakfast and Prosecco. Another lot came for 11s and more Prosecco. Then we had
Yeah.
lunch.
Then we had high tea.
Then we had high tea, that's right. And then it went on
Well,
from there.
well, not so much tea, but there was certainly a lot of
There
booze
wasn't any
flowing.
tea drunk, I can tell you. It was good fun. We certainly toasted the king and queen several times.
We did. So,
We did our bit.
so this quiz is all about the coronation and the events surrounding it. So hopefully, long party. Yeah, we didn't get to bed. Yeah, it was quite late when we went to bed actually, as far as I can remember.
Oh, Kay's saying long party.
Yes.
It certainly, well, no, it went like a, oh, it was great, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good.
It was great. Neighbours enjoyed it.
Yeah, so we enjoyed it as well.
So if
So
you're going to make a noise, you might as well invite them, won't you?
yeah,
Apart from that, they're brilliant. They are good fun. They all joined in. It was brilliant.
that's a bit.
Right, you fiddling?
Right, yeah, I'm fiddling.
Fiddling, yeah.
I'm
Stop
fiddling with
Let's
Stone.
get on with it.
Right. Well, are you ready? Stand by for question number 1. Straight into it. Here we go. Bump. So, King Charles III has 3 middle names. What are they? I'll give you the first one. It's Charles.
No, that's not a middle name, is it?
Well,
That's
it's his
first
name, isn't it?
Come on, don't confuse matters.
So,
3 following names.
oh, Catherine says she had a street party.
Way, go, Cav! Oh, get on there, girl.
Yeah, so question 1 then. King Charles III has 3 middle names. What are they? Question 2. Charles studied at university for 3 years, making him the first monarch in the UK history with a degree. Which university did Charles attend? It rained and we had it under the tree.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Never mind. As long as your quiche and your Victoria sandwich doesn't go soggy, that's fine.
Timmy, time. Thank you, Cheryl. So, question 2 then. Charles studied at university for 3 years, making him the first monarch in UK history with a degree. Which university did he attend? Question 3 then. Which university in Wales did Charles attend for 1 term to progress his studies in the Welsh language? Borrydar Boyo. That's my Welsh, isn't it?
Dimmer sugars on
Body
the others,
door.
isn't it?
Oh, good evening, Laura. Good evening, Cheryl.
Where do you going?
Yes. Where are you going with us? Who are coming back? Whose coat is this jacket? So I've got a bit of Welsh going on. Boom. What's that going on? Certainly pushing out some vibes tonight. Yeah, we're certainly banging out there. Technical.
Stop being techie.
Sorry.
Just
So
turn to the iPad.
question 3 then. Which university in Wales did Charles attend for 1 term to progress his studies in the Welsh language? Question 4 then. True or false? At 74, King Charles III is not the oldest monarch to be crowned in British history. That's a true or false. So true or false? At 74, King Charles III is not the oldest monarch to be crowned in British history.
Ooh.
See?
Okay, so we're going to go on to question 5. There were only 3 British monarchs not crowned at Westminster Abbey. Lady Jane Grey,
Get down.
who was monarch for just 9 days, and she was beheaded before being crowned. Edward V, who was the boy king, and he was presumed murdered in the Tower of London before being crowned. Who was the 3rd? So we're looking for the 3rd British monarch not crowned at Westminster Abbey. So it wasn't Lady Jane Grey. It wasn't Edward V. Who was it?
Get down. Ouch. You bugger.
He's swearing at the dog.
The Hound of Hill Manor is just bitten me. Bugger.
No, he's licking you with glee.
No, it was a bite. He's trying to
How's
get
it
it.
taste?
He's trying to get up.
Oh, mate, you must taste lovely.
I do. So where are we? Question 6 then. Do you want to say that one?
The St. Edward's crown is historically used at the moment of coronation. Which monarch was the St. Edward's crown originally made for? So the St. Edward's crown is historically used at the moment of coronation. Which monarch was the St. Edward's crown originally made for?
So question 7 then. How many diamonds were in Queen Camilla's coronation necklace? Was it A, 15, B, 21 or C, 26? So question 7. How many diamonds were in Queen Camilla's coronation necklace? Was it A, 15, B, 21 or C, 26? Should have counted them then, shouldn't you?
Nobody obviously didn't listen to the commentary, did they?
What's that to
we're
it?
just
Yeah.
waiting to see little Charlotte, weren't we? Little Louis with his yawn, not
Now-
busy counting the diamonds in the necklace.
Now, did you notice that little Louis disappeared halfway through?
Well, so would any little 6-year-old
Yeah.
for 2.5 hours.
Don't
bless
know,
him.
don't quite know where he went, but he did. He went.
Well, Nanny probably beckoned him for shortbread biscuits and a little glass of
Yes.
orange juice.
Yes.
And a
I'd
wee break.
have a little nap.
He did very well. He was spot on, little bless him.
So nobody got to him with any sugar.
Not at that point. Leave it for the red arrows.
Yes. So question 8 then. The St Edward's crown has a velvet cap with what kind of fur? Did I read that all right?
Mm-hmm.
So question 8 then. The St Edward's crown has a velvet cap with a kind of what kind of fur? If you don't shut up, it'll be dog fur.
He's enjoying. Don't you start doing a Cruella de Vil out. He's enjoying his little bone down there. He's been wonderful.
Yes.
He's not jumping up on the table.
So question 9. Camilla's crown was originally designed for which queen? Wasn't her then. So question 9, the scrum half question. Camilla's crown was originally designed for which queen? And the last question in this round.
Okay, question 10. What is the name of the stone returned to England from Scotland for the first time in more than a quarter of a century to play a key part in King Charles's coronation? What is the name of the stone returned to England from Scotland for the first time in more than a quarter of a century to play a key part in King Charles's coronation?
Wow. So,
Of course, it was brought here before when a load of students nicked it, but
oh look, have we got any winners out there?
well, here comes my money.
We're on the money tonight. We are on the money tonight. So, how do you reckon you all did in that round? Did you reckon you did good? Shall we find out? Would you like some answers? So, let's dive in with the answers then. So the answer to question 1 is Charles, Philip, Arthur, George. And that's Arthur without an A.
Arthur. Arthur crown.
Arthur. All right, Arthur. So it's King Charles, Philip, Arthur, George. Rex. I think there's a Rex there, isn't there?
No, don't give the game away. Oh, you. Well done.
No,
Well done. You've just given the answer to another question because you're trying to be Mr. Cocky. Well done, Tim. Well done. Everybody's going to get 1 point. Right, so anyway, it's King Charles, Philip, Arthur, George. It's Philip, Arthur, George.
There you go. So Charles studied at Cambridge. So is that light or dark blue? Was he on the rowing team, was he?
I doubt it. He was playing the cello that day.
Yes.
So that's when he got his degree, of course, at Cambridge. What are you looking at?
Loves it when you tell me off.
It's quite often.
Yeah, all the time. Stop it, you.
That's the dog. He's
Get out of it.
found something in. I think it's probably a seashell. He's nicked
I
off.
was going to get one of those.
We live near the beach, by the way, so we bring shells in. Okay, so yeah, and on number 3, he also studied at Wales, only for a term because he had private tuition and he was fluent in Welsh, of course. But he studied at Aberystwyth.
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 I put
Do you know how
whatever-
far that is to get to? That's right on the west coast of
That's
Wales.
nice,
It's
though.
miles
I
away.
love it up there. I think it's gorgeous.
It's a huge way.
Absolutely gorgeous.
So, what are we doing?
We're on question 4 now. This is our true or false
Yeah,
one.
question false.
Question false.
Question false.
May the force be with you.
May the false be with you. The answer's false. He's
Because
not.
of course he is the
He
oldest
is the
monarch.
oldest monarch,
Oh, it's one of these double
yes.
negatives. Oh, it's
Double
one of those little,
negatives,
you've got to listen
yeah.
to the question, Jobby. He actually was the oldest king to be crowned in British history. Therefore, the question was false.
You see what Cheryl's put.
Oh, go on then. It's funny I hear her but can't see her. I know, that's because I'm sort of incognito in the corner, wishing to be.
You could pop your head round the corner.
Absolutely not.
Question 5, then that's yours.
Oh, right. So, question 5. The only other British monarch not crowned at Westminster Abbey was Edward VIII, because he abdicated prior to the date set for his coronation. Ooh, that was good, wasn't it? Edward VIII
Yes.
abdicated.
Ran off with Mrs. Simpson, didn't he? Was that him?
And
believe it
question
was.
number 6. Who was St Edward's crown historically made for? It was Charles II.
Uh-huh. Good old Charlie, eh? And then question 7 then. Oh, 26 diamonds. 25 plus the Lahore diamond pendant. So we've got 26.
I'll tell you what, I love that necklace. Wouldn't mind one of those two. It's my birthday coming up.
No,
Got
it
time
ain't.
to wait till
No, it ain't.
November.
No, it ain't.
Can you imagine that? Oh, God.
I'll save
They
up.
just hang so nice. You can just tell they're just not paste. They're proper diamonds because they just look
Yeah.
just.
It's just how they sit,
yum.
I suppose,
They're
isn't it?
just glorious, aren't they?
Yes.
Happy and glorious. I'd be happy and glorious with a necklace
Yes.
like that, Tim. I really would.
I'm sure you would.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Never
Question 8 then. Ermine. Ermine is the pelt from a stoat or a weasel. There's having a weasel round your neck.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be dead, wouldn't it? And well cleaned.
Yes. So I'm sure it gets, what's named, doesn't it? What do they
What?
call it? It'll come to me in a minute.
What put through the tumble dryer? Good scraping, bit
It
of
gets
wash.
tanned.
Tanned. No, there's leather.
Gets tanned.
It gets treated somehow and it
Yes.
comes out light and fluffy, a bit like one of my sponges.
Yes.
And Kath's
So
sponges.
the scrum half question then. Queen Mary. So Camilla's crown was originally designed for Queen Mary. And the last question, or the last answer should I say, is
Right, so this is the one. This is
Yes.
what is the name of the stone returned to England from Scotland? And it's
Ouch.
you can have one of two answers.
Bugger.
You can either call it the Stone of Destiny or the Stone of Scone.
Goon.
Not scone or scone.
Stop
On
biting
this
me.
occasion, it is Scone. So the Stone of Scone,
Yes.
or you can have the Stone of Destiny. And that's the one that sits
Either
underneath
or.
the chair. If you look where King Charles was actually sat, it was actually underneath where
Yes.
his feet were.
Get off.
Like a little step.
So, ow. We've got the the Hound of Hill Manor attacking me. Get off, you beast.
Right, so we're doing pretty well
Right.
here. We've got to
Yeah.
give some
So
answers.
let's see what your scores are like.
Scores.
5 out of 10 for Catherine.
Oh, well done, Catherine. I'll tell you what, they weren't that easy. Well, they were to me because I looked them up. And I read the Sunday supplement.
A steady 8. Clap, clap. Well done, Richard. 8 out of 10. Keith, well done.
Oh, so yeah, Katie, yeah, where was the stone? It was underneath his seat.
Yeah.
It was kind of right underneath his seat. It was,
Right,
yeah, you
go
were
on.
just about to see the top of it.
Scarpa.
Oh, who got an 8? Oh,
Yeah, got a few 8s.
Richard. Well, hey, well done
Christine
you.
got 8.
Oh, and
all on
Keith?
your own. Well done, Christine.
Oh, well done. Yeah.
5 out of 10 for Steph.
Where's Steph
Excellent.
then?
Yeah, so we've got
Sitting in the car, in the lorry. Pretty good, pretty good.
So
No, well done, you lot.
give yourself a pat on the back. So anybody else out there taking part? I can see there's quite a few people out there, but they're not coming in.
I
All
think
you
that's
got to
pretty good
do
scores,
is just
actually,
put your
because
score
some of
in.
those weren't that easy, were they? All
Yeah.
these history things.
That's some good scores.
Yeah.
Yeah. So perhaps Louis was under the stone.
Oh dear.
Are you ready for round 2? If not, we're going to go anyway. So, question 11. During the week leading up to the coronation, William and Kate visited
No,
Solo
he
and
didn't. He visited Soho.
Soho.
He might have been solo in Soho, but he wasn't. And he was actually duo with Kate.
So they visited Soho and sampled a pint of Kingmaker beer. What was the name of the pub?
Now this was on the news.
It was on all
It was on
day.
breakfast news. It was
on. It was on everything, wasn't it? It was on everything.
Yeah,
So
we didn't even see him drink it.
no,
Well, I
they
didn't
weren't
know.
allowed inside the cameras didn't go inside the pub.
Oh, well, there you go. That's why we didn't see him drink it.
Well,
But
yeah.
allegedly, he had this pint of beer called the King's Maker, and it made the headline news. Must be nothing going on in the world, must there? So anyway, right, during the week
Yeah,
leading up
we've
to
got
the
a
coronation,
6 out of
William
10
and
there,
Kate
yeah.
visited Soho and sampled a pint of King Maker beer. What was the name of the pub?
And we've got a 6 out of 10.
Well, here's 6 out of 10. Well done, you.
Excellent.
Oh,
So,
Laura. Well done, Laura.
question 12 then. See what I've done there?
See what you've done there? Don't give the game away. Come on then.
So, how many blue triangles are there on the Union flag? Now, it's called a Union flag and not a Union Jack, because a Union Jack is flown from a ship. So it's a Union flag.
No, it's not actually. The Union flag is flown from the bow of a Royal Naval vessel from the jackstay when it is attached to land, a buoy, or at anchor. Is the correct answer.
No, there you go.
There you go. Sorry, but little Mrs. Cocky here.
Don't know what's going on with the internet tonight.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the internet.
Hopefully,
Just go for
we're not losing the plot. Question 13 then.
it. How are you going to repeat question 12?
Eh?
You're going to repeat question 12?
Not now.
Oh, right, okay, let's not go for that then. I'll do this one then, shall I? King Charles III's cipher consists of 2 intertwined initials, C and R, with a representation of a crown above. What do the initials C and R stand for?
Very good.
So this is the cipher that's appearing on the front of all the tunics in the procession, and the flags and all the insignia basically now has changed from E to R to C and R. 3 little ones in between the R, by the way.
Talking
I
of
know
all,
this because I
yeah.
did a lino print course the other
Yeah.
week, and I had to do the cipher. That was so difficult. It was only about 5 mil across, and I had this tiny little thing I had to sort of ping out of lino,
Yeah.
and I had to do a lion freehand. They didn't actually break me in gently. So anyway, King Charles III's cipher consists of 2 intertwined initials, C and R. What do the initials C and R stand for?
Now, just as an aside, did you see that programme the other night showing how they made all the uniforms, caskets,
Oh, that was amazing.
and their parent? What was the parent company that did all the metalwork up in the Midlands? Anyway,
Unbelievable, wasn't it?
now?
I mean, they were hand making the cavalry's helmets, weren't they?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. And there's miles and miles and
Need to
miles
take
of
that off of
melted
him.
cloth. Absolutely incredible. And real gold thread. I mean, that must be
Yeah, thousands of pounds worth of stuff.
Anyway, we digress.
Anyway, we've gone off subject. Squirrel.
Well, no,
Squirrel.
it's on subject. I mean, it's just that we do love
Yeah.
to have a little chat, don't we, Lover? You
We
know.
do.
We do. We like a little chat.
Question 14 then. On the day of the coronation, how many horses pulled the Jubilee State coach to Westminster Abbey?
And that is to Westminster Abbey. We're not talking about
Westminster.
turning in the gold
No.
coach. This is going to
So-
the Abbey.
On the day of the coronation, how many horses pulled the Jubilee State coach to Westminster Abbey? Can you take that off of him?
We're going to have to crouch and go underground.
We've got trouble at Mill.
He's chewing an oyster shell.
Yeah. Where does he get them from? Where does he get them from?
It's our posh dinner, love, isn't it?
Yes,
Oysters? We have oysters,
yeah.
don't we?
So-
Oysters, yes, of course we do.
Right, so question 15 then.
Mind, we did have spaghetti as well tonight.
What colour were their mains dressed in?
So we're talking about the horses.
We're talking
here.
about the horses now. So, question 15. What colour were their mains dressed in? That's the horses that drag the horse and cart.
My old
Man
man
said
said,
follow
follow the van.
Yeah, step toe.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, so question number 16. The Mall stretches from the Victoria Memorial to Admiralty Arch. How long is the Mall in miles?
Ooh.
Is it A, half a mile, B, 3/4 of a mile, or C, 1 mile? So it's just the Mall.
I thought you were going to take it off of him.
The Mall stretching from the Victoria Memorial to the Admiralty Arch. For those who don't know London very well, that's a long straight
Yeah,
bit
I've heard
that's
of
all
that.
lined with Union flags and it's all lined with military, and that's the bit that everybody rushes along when they're giving the go signal.
That's what he's been chewing.
An oyster shell.
Oyster shell.
Would you like me
You're
to
not
make
having
it?
it.
Just soft
No,
pasta?
no.
Leave him be, oh bless him. Oh look, his little face. He just wants to say hello.
I know he does. Come
Okay,
on then, come and
so-
say hello to the people. Look,
Yes.
say hello. Say, good evening, one and all. The Hound of Hill Manor.
Oh, he was
So,
so
do you-
happy with his shells.
Do you want to read the next question?
Yeah,
Hey?
please.
Do you want to read the next question?
Got look here, got look here.
Right,
Can
go
you
on.
take my hand out now, please?
Go on, scram.
Not at the vets. Okay,
Yeah.
so here we are, number 17. En route to Westminster Abbey, the procession passed
Did
the
what
Charles I statue located at Trafalgar Square. It's the oldest statue of its type in London. What is the statue made of? So we all saw this on the
Yeah.
TV.
You see
So
what we're
having
having to
gone
work
down the
under.
Mall, en route to Westminster Abbey, the procession passed the Charles I statue located at Trafalgar Square. It's the oldest statue of its type in London. What is the statue made of? It's not papier-mâché. And not in our climate. Oh
So-
dear.
Question 18 then.
Oh, I love this question.
What does the Greek word cenotaph translate to in English? So question 18. What does the Greek word cenotaph translate to in English? Now they did mention that a couple of times on the day.
On both channels.
Yeah.
Because I, of course, watched it on both channels. I watched
Did
it
you?
and I watched the whole lot on record because it was just so lovely.
Ah,
I didn't watch
excellent.
this,
Right, go away, you beast. No.
Here, go.
Up it.
Here's good.
You see, we're working under duress.
Yeah, but that's just us, mate. That's just us.
That's just us. Anyway, so question 19. What role did Prince George play at the coronation? So question 19. What role did Prince George play at the coronation? Look, we don't want you up here. Go away.
And question 20. The title of Ladies in Waiting has been scrapped and are now known as the Queen's Companions. How many companions did Queen Camilla have at her coronation, and what were their names? That's a
yeah,
tricky one, isn't it? Well,
Stop it,
half
ouch.
of it's an easy one. The second one's a bit
Go on,
tricky.
clear off.
So, previously we might have known them as Ladies in Waiting. Now they're known as the Queen's Companions. How many companions did Queen Camilla have? I'll give you a clue. They were the ladies in the white dresses. And what were their names? See how kind I am?
Yes. So, how do you think you got on that round? Was that a good round? Did you think you're doing well? Shall we find out how you're doing?
Let them count them up first. It's so exciting.
Eh?
Drum roll.
Or we can give us some of that. Right, here you go then. Answers. Not on a postcard, just on your bit of paper. So the answer to question 11.
I wouldn't even know where to buy a postcard, not round here.
No.
Might have to go to the Isle of Wight and get one.
Well, or maybe you get one in the Dog and Duck.
You have to go to London for that, though, wouldn't you? Down to Soho.
Well, yeah. So during the week, William and Kate visited Soho, and they went in the Dog and Duck.
Oh, no, I promise about the Dog and Duck.
Yes.
Not going to tell you about it, though.
No.
Well,
So, question 12 then. 8 triangles. 8 blue triangles. Count them.
you can count them behind Tim's head.
Yeah, there's 4 on the bottom, 4 on the top. So, and question 13 then. C is for Charles. R is for Rex, Latin for king. So if you've got Charles and Rex, give yourself the point. Question 14 then. A team of 6 Windsor Grey horses dragged the coach.
Yeah, because the question was to the Abbey. From
To
the Abbey, the
the
gold
Abbey.
coach, which weighed a lot more,
There was
8 horses.
there
but
was
it
8.
6 on the way
There was
to.
8 on the way back. Must be a heavier coach on the way back.
It was.
So question 15 then. They had royal blue Dewberry thing with Bob's
Mains dressings, yeah.
main dressings.
Yeah,
Yes.
the mains were all done in royal blue.
Yeah. As opposed to the normal red that they normally have.
Yeah, correct.
Because they made a thing of that.
I thought they looked gorgeous, didn't they?
Yeah.
It was amazing. Absolutely amazing.
So question 16 then. Half a mile. The mile is half a mile. From Admiralty Arch, or from Victoria Memorial to Admiralty Arch, is half a mile. So if you run to the one into the other and then back again, you've run a mile. Wonder where you do the turnaround.
Yeah. It's a long way to go to watch the red arrows. You might as well stand where you are and just look upwards, won't you?
Yes.
Unless you've got a crown in your head, then that's difficult. Oh dear, dear, dear. Okay, so the statue of Charles I at Trafalgar Square is made of bronze.
Yes.
So you put bronze, give yourself a point.
Question 18 then. The Greek word cenotaph translates to empty tomb. So if you've got empty tomb, give yourself a point. Question 19 then. Oh, young Prince George, 9 years old, Prince George. He was a page of honour. He was carrying his coattails for him. Did you see it?
His royal robes, I mean.
Yes, the robes.
He was fantastic, didn't he?
He did a fantastic job, actually. It was well done.
He was superb. Okay.
Question
so
19.
these companions of Camilla, there were 2, There were two ladies in their white dresses, and one of them was Camilla's sister, who is Annabel Elliot, and the other, her Christian name is Fiona, but her proper name is the Marchioness of Lansdowne. So if you've got Annabel Elliot and the Marchioness of Lansdowne, or we can accept Fiona Lansdowne, give yourself a point. Of course, if I was running this, I would give you lots of points for that, because that's really difficult. But I think you're going to be mean. You're going to give them 1 point for having two, or one for each name.
Whatever, they get a point.
One point, or a third of a point if you've got a third of the question
Just
right.
give yourself some points.
No, just give yourself 30. No, right. So, okay, if you had two, give yourself a point. If you had Annabel Elliot, give yourself a point. If you had the Marchioness of Lansdowne or Fiona Lansdowne, give yourself another point.
There you go.
Aren't I kind?
Very kind.
Thank you, dear.
Mucks up the scoring, though.
Well, we don't care. We don't care. We like a challenge.
Ever noticed how Charles tells George what to do at all times? Yeah. Giving him direction. Steph, 8 out of 10. Well done.
Crikey, Steph. Get
Yeah,
you.
booming.
Hey, Kath. Well done, you two.
Yeah.
Laurel, 6 again. You know, that's not bad going, is it?
Yeah. Doing
I'm
well.
impressed,
That's over
actually.
halfway.
They're not easy.
That's over 50%. Whoa, Keith's got 9 out of 10.
Oh, Keith, get you.
Christine, 6.
Well, hey.
Yeah, we're doing well tonight.
That's really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which one did you get wrong, Keith?
Don't shout.
Sorry. I'm not enthusiastic. I'll move away from the mic.
Yeah. Bursting people's ears out.
Well, that's all right. Gives them something to do.
Absolutely.
Oh, dear.
Well, we're cracking on tonight. So last round.
Oh, last one.
Ooh. Are you all ready for the last round? The RC one. Oh, Charles Rex.
The RC. Oh, yeah, because it was Elizabeth Regina, which is the feminine in Greek, and masculine is Rex.
Uh-huh.
Rex means king.
Richard,
So it
8
is
now, 16 out of
Charles
20. Well done.
Rex.
Well done. 16 out of 20. That's pretty good going. So,
Good.
are you ready for the last round?
Yeah.
So, stand by, stand by. Incoming. Question and the tuva. That's the substitute scrum half, which is a 21. So, the anointing screen included elements in its design taken from a stained glass window from which royal palace? I've done a guard there.
Did you notice the screen?
In fact, I've done all 4 of the Royal Palace guards.
All I noticed was the car park notices. When you go to pull up in your car, you're like parking bays, and they've got Prince William, Prince Harry,
Yeah,
Princess Beatrice, and all the rest of them. And you just think, oh, and here's us. Park.
yeah, boom. That was us. We were there. So
That was on my birthday, wasn't it?
it was.
It was.
Was I on guard that day?
Yeah.
I think I was.
Yeah, that's why I got an invite. And then drinks with the general, wasn't it? That was pretty good. It was good
Yeah,
fun.
with the
Yeah,
captain
quite
of the
good.
guard.
Yeah.
So, question 21 then. The anointing screen included elements in its design taken from a stained glass window from which royal palace? Question 22 then. The anointing screen depicts a tree bearing the names of how many Commonwealth member countries? Wow. How many Commonwealth countries are there? Not many left, I know.
Well, I don't know.
Well, not as many as
I
we...
don't agree with that.
Well, there
are
weren't
quite
as
a
many
lot
as there
it
used to be,
happens.
that's for sure. They all wanted to go and do, what do you call it? Thingy-bob, didn't they?
Well, do one.
No, they all wanted to
Oh.
go, they all wanted to become republics for some bizarre reason. Why?
Oh, hang on, we've got a bark going on outside.
All right, go and sort him out. He's a right pest tonight, the old hound of the hill manor. Anyway, so the anointing screen depicts a tree bearing the names of how many Commonwealth member countries? Boom. Question 23 then. Who placed the crown on the heads of the king?
Who placed the crowns on the heads of King Charles and Queen Camilla at the moment of their coronations?
So,
Not the bloke in the dress, that doesn't count.
so 23 then. Who placed the crowns on the heads of King Charles and Queen Camilla at the moment of their coronation? That was a difficult one to read. It was.
You didn't mention a goat or a toga, so you're fine.
No. So, question 24 then. During the coronation, which row did the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh sit in? So, question 24 then. During the coronation, which row did the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh sit in? Question 25. During the coronation service, what colour was the plume of feathers on top of Princess Anne's hat? Did you see it? What a great bunch of flowers. What great feathers. What fantastic feathers. Because they... poor old, what's his face? Harry. Covered up Harry's face. Was that done deliberately, I ask?
Oh, now there's some scandal. Don't you start all
Yes.
that. Don't you start all that. my
So,
love.
question 25 then. During the coronation service, what colour was the plume of feathers on top of Princess Anne's hat? (26) What colour horses do the household cavalry ride? Old donkey wallopers. So, question 26. What colour horses do the household cavalry ride?
Question 27. The lifeguards and the Blues and Royals wear plumed helmets. Who wears the white plumes and who wears the red plumes? One lot went in front of the carriage and one went behind, but which is which?
What's Cheryl calling me?
Scandalous. You're being scandalous. He is being scandalous, but
No.
Truthful could be.
Yeah.
No, well, no, we haven't.
Well, it's the picture that they showed.
It is. It is. Okay, so question 28. How many Hawks of the Red Arrows team took part in the fly past over Buckingham Palace? So we're talking about the actual Hawk jet planes. How many Hawks of the Red Arrows team took part in the fly past over Buckingham Palace?
And the penultimate question, 29. How many people stood on the balcony to watch the fly past and wave at the crowds? Not you. Not you. So, the penultimate question, 29. How many people stood on the balcony to watch the fly past and wave at the crowds?
And we'd be kind. Was
Was
it
it A?
24? Was it B 29? Or was it C 32? 24, 29, or 32? And question 30. 21 rounds are fired in a gun salute, with the exception of royal parks. How many additional rounds are fired from royal parks? So we have a 21 round salute, which most of us had. We certainly had one in Portsmouth and all around the country. But in a royal park, they have an additional number of rounds. How many additional rounds are fired from royal parks? It can make quite a noise depending on how many parks there
That's
are.
quite a bang, or quite a lot of bangs.
Yeah.
Or should I say, lots of booms.
Bang a bang, boom, bang a bang, when you run there. Oh, we got the Eurovision next week. We got our party, mate. We got a party, Eurovision party.
Yeah.
Boom, bang a bang, boom, bang a bang.
Do you reckon they can guess what I'm going to be wearing? Shall I give them a clue?
Oh, we're having a party where everybody has to come dressed European country and bring with them some food. We're going to have so much food. Tim's going as gone. What are you going as?
Broomhilda.
He's going as an Austrian serving wench with his plaits and his little frilly knickers and his
Have you seen
little short skirt.
Have you seen what Stephanie's put?
Oh dear.
Have you seen what Stephanie's put?
Oh, I can see the where Eurovision quiz. Eurovision quiz.
There you go.
Oh, I tell you, yeah, go on then. I'll go for that. Absolutely love Eurovision. It's just actually what we love doing is guessing what country is going to award what points for which other nation, because it's got nothing to do with the song. Let's face it. It's
Photos
so
needed.
It's just so funny. It's so funny.
Yes. Right. Okay. Shall we? Ow! Get out of it, you bugger.
Oh, you can't say words like that.
Sorry. One can only apologise for one's language. Shut up! Shut up, you. I'm busy.
Right, so question 21 then. Okay, so question 21. The anointing screens included elements taken from the stained glass window from the chapel at St James's Palace.
St James's Palace.
So the design was based on St James's Palace.
I've done the guard there.
I know.
I've been senior sergeant at St James's Palace.
Get you.
Yes. So,
and how many Commonwealth member countries were actually on that particular modern day screen? It was 56.
Oh, there you go.
56 Commonwealth member countries.
And the question 23, it was the Archbishop of Canterbury that stuck the crowns on their heads. Old Justin Welby. Good old Justin Welby, eh?
And the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, formerly known as the Wessexes, of
The
course.
Wessexes, yes.
Sophie and Edward, with Kermit the Frog. They were on the front row. They were actually sitting to the left of Kate, so they were on the front row.
Excellent.
Well, there you go then.
And Queen Anne's feathers was red. Big red plume. It's great. Loved it. So you got red. Get yourself that point. And the household cavalry donkeys are black.
Donkeys.
The old nags. Black nags. Mind you, can you call them black?
Stop, don't even go there. That's not even funny. That's not funny. I mean, you can't call them donkeys, they're horses.
Yes. And they measure in hands. Apparently somebody wants to change it to whatever metres.
Oh, good grief.
So question 27 then. So the answer is the lifeguards wear white plumes and the Blues and Royals wear red plumes. Yeah. Excellent. So did you know that the lifeguards wear red tunics and the Blues and Royals wear blue tunics? Just an added bit of information.
And the farriers carry axes.
And some of them wear black plumes.
Yeah, those are the farriers.
Yes. And then
And let's not
question.
confuse it. Anyway, so if you've got the lifeguards wearing white plumes, give yourself a point. And if you've got the Blues and Royals wearing red plumes, you can have a point. So,
And
yeah.
just 4 inches.
Yeah, because if you think about it, if you got one wrong, you get both wrong, wouldn't you?
Yeah. So there are 9 red
I'm so
arrows.
kind. I'm just so kind.
I think they're the hunter hawks that they use for the red arrows. Famous all over the world.
But they had 9.
And the penultimate question, if you got 24, that's how many people were stood on a balcony.
24 working royals.
24, but were they?
Well,
were
they weren't all actually.
Yeah,
because
because
some of them
some
were
of
the,
us
you
the-
know, some of them were
some of the little saucepan
some of the
lids.
little tinies, yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't
So I
actually
suppose-
put Louis out to work yet, but he was waving
I
beautifully.
suppose George is now working royal, isn't he?
Does he get any money? Does he get any pocket
I
money?
don't know. Might do.
Dunno.
Yeah. I mean, so George was technically a working royal because he was
Well, look, his
a
hair's
page.
down,
Was it? He was a
so
page,
we'll
wasn't
go with that. We'll let him stay. Because he looks so cute.
he? So the
Okay,
last
so
answer.
the last question then. Okay, so the Royal Salute is 21 rounds, which we all know, of course. But in a royal park, they fire an additional 20 rounds. So we have 2 royal parks in London, Hyde Park and Green Park. So in theory, we could end up with 61 rounds being fired. So sometimes we have 21, sometimes we have 41, and sometimes we have 61. So the answer is 20 additional rounds from each royal park. So the answer is 20.
So you know what to do. All you got to do is add your scores up and pop them in the chat box. So let's see how you did. I'm sure you've done splendidly in that round. And then you just add them all up together and give us your total. And then give yourself a couple of extra points if you've got the extra answers.
Cass says she goes back to Puppet on the String, so do I.
Well done, Keith.
Somebody wants a
9 out of 10, 26 out of 30. Drop 4. That's not bad
Oh, look,
going.
here comes Catherine with her hot knowledge of horses. Her
Lauren?
hand is 4 inches.
So we've got Lauren 5
Lauren
out of 10.
did well.
A bit
Half
close.
an hour there, pretty good.
A bit close to calls. What did you get overall?
Oh, I tell you what,
19
Keith's
out of
done well
30.
tonight. Actually, I
He
think
has.
everybody's done well tonight.
I think
because-
everybody's done very well.
Yeah.
19 out of 30, 7 out of 19, 20
Pretty
out of
good.
30,
Really good scores tonight.
7 out of 10,
Steph did
5
well.
out of
Everybody's
23.
done
What
well tonight.
do you mean 5 out of 23?
5 out of 23. What are you on, Richard? What are you on? 5 out of 23. How can you get 5 out of 23 if you've got more than 5 in the first round?
Can't
come
count.
on, come on.
Take your shoes and socks off. Come on. 20 out of 30. So that's pretty good going. That's
means 15.
hey?
15, no, we're out of 30 now. We're not out of 23. Perhaps he hasn't put his score up yet.
No. So, so where are we? What are we up to?
We're waiting for Richard to put his score up.
Yeah.
Oh, total 23. Ah, okay, right. Total
Yeah.
23. Total 23. That's pretty good. Done really well tonight.
Yeah.
Well
Brilliant.
done, everybody.
Let's see what we're doing. What we're going to do?
I know what I'm doing. I'm about to go off down to the pub to
Oh yeah.
decorate for another coronation party tomorrow.
So here we go. Look. Let's give them some of this, shall we? Winners. Loads of winners tonight.
Yeah, Billy Don't Be a Hero. It was awful. You're right, Cass, because when they sang it, they were so nervous. It goes, Billy, don't be a hero. Don't be a fool for your life. And they said, because he was so nervous, he could hardly get his words out, and it was awful. It was so bad. Paper lace. It was, wasn't it? Paper lace.
Now next week.
So that gives you 2 answers. Another quiz. Oh, do we really want to suffer Eurovision? Come on. I mean, we have a party, but not to actually take it seriously.
Well, we've got a problem next week. It's not a problem.
Have we got a problem? Is it a challenge?
Well, that's a challenge next week.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Now, listen carefully. As I said,
This
it's
is
only
one
once. There is a quiz next week, and it's a premiere.
Ooh.
Because I'm away next week.
Oh yeah,
I'm going to foreign climes. I've already put the quiz together, and it's already uploaded, and it will go live next week at 8 o'clock. You'll be able to comment, and hopefully I'll be able to comment as well. If I can work it, I should be in myself on it. So I should be in the chat.
Cass saying, don't give me problems, just give me solutions. So
This is the solution.
It's a bit like listening to the radio on Christmas Day. You know they're not doing it live,
Yes.
but you're still getting a show.
Yes.
And I won't be gobbing off in the background.
And you'll still be able to interact with it. You'll still be able to put your answers in and stuff like that. And hopefully I'll be along with you doing it as well. And that'll be the same for next Thursday. The ordinary everyday conversations regarding mental health. Really good show. I pre-recorded it a week or so ago. Really, really interesting chat we have on that. So, hope you all enjoyed it. We enjoyed presenting it. I'm sure the Duchess here, the Lady Hill, her ladyship, enjoyed putting it together. And yes, so next week will be a good one.
Do we know what it is?
Yeah, it's a quiz.
Oh, it's going to be a secret then. Is it one that I did, or is it one that you've done?
I think it was one I did. I did it quite a while ago because I wasn't sure.
Oh, okay. Well, it's going to be a mystery. It's going to be a mystery quiz, but it's going to be an evening not to be missed.
Yes.
So you can imagine technology on the back of a...
It's a quiz pre-recorded.
Yeah. On a coach trip full of past veterans. It could be quite interesting.
Well, no,
I don't know how much sense you're going to get out of him.
No, it's not all it's not all veterans.
Oh, is it not?
No.
There's
I think there's about
Am I
25
going to let you go?
25 lads from the battalions coming.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
There you go.
You get no sense out of you next week. Absolutely no sense whatsoever.
So if you know anybody that's missed the quiz, they can always do it on catch up, and they can always put their scores in the box. So
Or
thank you,
can just
Christine.
do it quietly by yourselves and keep all your scores
Yes.
a little mystery. As long as you enjoy it and have a bit of a laugh and get something out of it, and that's all that we want to hear.
That's it.
Oh, and if anybody is listening but isn't able to comment, thank you ever so much for listening in anyway, because I know not everybody is able to put their comments on, but yeah, it's nice to have you around. I hope you enjoy it.
Give us a final smash of the like button. Do you want to put your head in and say goodbye?
No.
Okay.
I'm not going to be seen with you with your racist comments.
There's no racist comments here.
Wasn't intended.
Might be a bit risque. So, until next week, thank you everybody. You have our undying gratitude for taking part. We love you all, and let's carry on. Let's do it. So until next week, TTFN. Ta-ta for now.